Carol, oh, Carol, Carol's a gal. Carol is her name, boom, 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 boom. Since she's been gone, I haven't been the same. 'Cause I love you, Carol. Carol, Carol, where can you be? Carol, where are you? We miss you, I miss you. This video, hi everyone, this is Susie Clancy coming to you on a Sunday. I never know when I'm going to pop up on here. So you guys, I'm sorry, you'll just have to bear with me. It just goes with the way I'm feeling. And different things. But it's Sunday. And I've decided I wanted to dedicate this video to Carol of the Carol Show. And the reason for that is because Carol's missing in action. Now, Carol had a very devastating thing happen to her a couple of months ago. She lost her sister. I had a very devastating thing that happened to me a couple of months ago. I lost my brother. So I know exactly how Carol feels. But Carol, your sister would want you to go on and be happy. Now, maybe you don't feel like doing videos anymore. I don't know. Maybe your heart's just not in it. I know that I really had to push myself to do a video after my brother died. I've often had to push myself to do a video. I'm just not another pretty face here, you know. We all have problems in our life. But if you don't get back up on that horse soon, you're not going to be doing videos. And with all those videos you've done and all that hard work you put into it, I really, really miss you. And I'm sure tons and tons of us do. I have no idea how many emails you've got. I know I've sent you a couple. God knows how many you've gotten. Where are you? Where are you? I know I get a bunch if I haven't done a video in a couple of weeks. And so I'm just coming on here to tell you how much I love you, how much I miss you. It's not the same anymore when I jump out of bed and, well, spring out of bed, crawl out of bed, and watch my Saturday morning Natalie the Diva Tinkerhead and the Carol Show, because you're not there anymore. And it's just not the same. Tinkerhead is wonderful, but the two of you sort of went together. So anyways, I'm just beseeching you to please, please, please come back, do a video, just let us know how you're doing. I might be being presumptuous, but, you know, like I said, I'm not just another pretty face on here. I'm 67 years old, and you're sort of kind of creeping up there with me, and we have a lot of wisdom that we have to pass around. And with all that beautiful editing you do and everything else, I can't do any of that. Right behind me on the floor, there's a $2,500 Canon camera with a tripod about yay big with, I don't know, all kinds of things that Holly Woggle bought her best friend about 5 years ago, I guess. And her best friend, who was only 49, passed away very suddenly. And so Holly brought the camera over to me. I haven't got a bloody clue what to do with this thing. I know it was very expensive. It's got every little gadget and gadget on it. And so I was sitting there looking at it and thinking of all the things that, Carol, that you could do with that all you great filmers out there, what you could do with that camera. And I'm trying to get Holly to sell it. And anyways, we're thinking of that, because I sure as hell don't know how to. I'm not gonna at this point in my life get into editing and everything else. But Carol, please, please come back, because we really, really missed you. And good, my camera's still on. And I wasn't even going to do a video today, but I figured, oh, if I send her an email or I send her a private message, those things get all screwed up. So I figured maybe, you know, because it's a long story with Carol. Carol's gone through a hell of a lot in the last couple of years. Carol's been through cancer. Carol's been through the loss of her sister. Carol went through hell. She went through literal hell. making that list up of the mature YouTube ladies. And that list caused such a furor, F-U-R-O-R, on YouTube that it split a bunch of ladies. But that list is still there. And Carol was so hurt. She was so hurt by so many people who turned against her because of that bloody list that I don't think she's ever been the same again. And if you know Carol like I know Carol, she didn't do that out of malice or out of spite. She did that to help everybody. And I guess that because she didn't choose I don't know. I didn't even know about it. I don't know. All I know is that since Carol started that list, that there was a lot of shenanigans going on in YouTube. A lot of people turned against me because I'm close to Natalie and because I'm close to Carol. And I'm sorry, but Carol only did that out of the goodness of her heart. And I know that it became too much for Carol to do. And so she sent a big email around telling everybody that she wasn't going to do the list anymore. And when I saw that email, I said, oh my God, I thought she meant that she wasn't going to come around anymore and do videos. I'm sorry, I gotta keep checking. But no, it was just the list. But now it turns out, Carol, you're not doing videos anymore. And so if you only need some time to rest, I'm sure that you have a busy life. I know that you have a husband and you have a big family and everything. Not like a lot of us who live alone, who have nothing else to do. I understand that, but I just want you to know how much a lot of us appreciate you, how much we love you. And YouTube has changed a lot in the last couple of years. I'm still waiting to get paid, by the way. Still waiting. Oh yeah, haven't made a cent. And hoping I'm going to get something on the 21st. But if I don't, well, I'm just going with something else because every video I've done, I haven't made a cent. I haven't made a bloody cent. So, and I look on my AdSense and there's money owed to me, but it ain't coming. I never say that. It ain't coming. It isn't coming. It isn't coming. So, but YouTube has changed because there's a lot of new people. I am totally like, I don't even know where to go to look anymore. There's so many new women. There's so much variety. There's so much different. Why do we always get itchy noses when we do a video? Or I do. There's so much variety out there on YouTube. There's tags. There's collabs. There's Dollar Tree hauls. There's high-end hauls. There's drugstore hauls. There's face of the day. There's outfits of the day. There's what is there? All kinds of things. Grocery hauls. There's something for everybody, and we all have our likes and dislikes. And I know I have my likes and dislikes, but there's something out there for everybody. The only thing is there is so much. There's so much of it to watch. And then you do a video and then you get all these replies and then you have to answer all the replies, and I'm terrible at that. But you'll have to forgive me because my time is limited, but I do answer, like I get into, anyways, I've said this to you 1,000 times before. I eventually do get around to answering most of them. But you know, doing a video, it's not just like for me, for example, to do a video, I live in this little cupboard. I've got to get everything all set up. I have to put a face on so that I don't scare the hell out of everybody. And there's a lot of work. So getting back to Carol, Carol has all these big umbrella lights. She's got all the tripods and Carol, you never did my place. Carol was putting everybody into everybody else's house. That was so much fun, and all your little gadgets and everything else. I have a gadget. Oh, I have a gadget. See this thing here? But you don't have that, eh, Carol? Don't you want to know what that is? Tinkerhead gave me that. That's a thing to share. Ow! It's not. It's very painless. Totally painless. It's a thing for shaving. When you get over a certain age, I have 6 hairs that grow out of my neck. One is black, one is white, one is blonde, one is red, and the other one I don't know what color it is. It's just like a no color. Is that 6? I don't know if that's 6. Anyway, you take this little doohickey here, and Tinkerhead gave me this just like this, like, so I'm going around like this, scrunching, and nothing was happening. And then I saw somebody else doing it, and you go, ow, ouch, and it doesn't hurt at all. And then you can do your mustache, and ow, doesn't hurt. It a little pingy, but it's much easier. And you can do your eyebrows, and this thing, it's so much easier than a shaver. You know, like if you've got, I don't have any peach fuzz there. But see, Carol, look at you're missing. Look. Okay, I've got one baby there. I'm just gonna, okay. There. You see? I had a gadget. But Carol, please come back. Okay, enough of you now. That's enough of you. Now, you're either going to come back or you're not going to come back. But I hope you do. And when you do, we're all going to welcome you with open arms. And whatever you do, whatever kind of video you want to do, we're going to be so thrilled to see you. Another one missing in action is Carol Ann. Not Carol Ann. Chris Ann Akinfora. And I believe Chris Ann is taking care of her mother. And that's very noble. So I hope that your mom's doing fine, Chris Ann. And I hope that we see you soon. Another one I haven't seen lately is Cheryl's Corner. But then again, YouTube is not streaming. It's like on my YouTube streaming in, I get maybe 10 videos from the same person. And that drives me crazy. And I don't get, you know, like we all have favorites and everything, or not favorites. We have people that we've grown familiar with. Like sometimes I'll watch somebody's video, and it's not my favorite kind of video, but because I really like the person so much, I'll watch their video because I really connect with that person and I want to watch their video and I want to encourage them. And other times I'll watch a video because I love the content and I can't connect with the person, but I really like the content. You know what I mean? So YouTube is it's very confusing, just like I am. How long have I gone now? So anyways, it's a Sunday. I've had a very exciting weekend. I've done absolutely poop. Caca poopy. Haven't done a lot. I've I don't know. Ha! Anyway, it's been relaxing, I'll tell you. I've watched a couple of good movies, and I've watched videos, and I've commented on videos, and I did little things. Yesterday I spent about an hour doing, I've started doing skincare faithfully every couple of days and exfoliating and all that and taking care of my skin, which I never did in my life until a couple of years ago. And so that's becoming a lot of fun. And I haven't gotten anything new, but that's okay because I have enough. I have enough to last me a lifetime. And so basically, I just wanted to come on and talk about Oh Carol and how wonderful you are and how much you're missed and how it's just not the same without you. And anyone else who's gone missing in action. You know, we get to know people on YouTube. We have these really strange friendships. It's like with Tinkerhead and I, Natalie the Beauty Diva. I think I've seen Natalie now 3-4 times since I've met her, and we're spending Christmas Eve together. Well, we talk on the phone every single morning, and sometimes on the weekend we talk on the phone 3 times a day, and we're the best of friends. And I don't think there's too much that well, yeah, I guess there is, but we speak about everything. You know, and this old gal here, I've been around for 67 years. And another one is Kelly McKelly. Kelly McKelly, I did her oh, that's another thing. I did a card reading for her, just a small card reading for her many, was it last year, the year before? Every single thing I told her came true. And she's just boggled by it. But I'm not boggled by it because I'm a master tarot card reader. And I guess a lot of you are wondering, well, what happened to your tarot channel? The thing that happened to my tarot channel is a thing that seems to be, I was not born with a horseshoe up my RC. Because I a lot of Canadian people who, if anybody Canadian wants a reading from me, that's no problem. But living in Quebec, I get a lot of people who want readings and they're French, and I hate doing French card readings. I am not fluently bilingual. I am almost fluently bilingual. But doing a card reading in French, everything just doesn't flow out of my mouth. It's like I have to think of a word. And I basically, or I'll use a French tarot deck. If the person speaks a little bit of English, that's fine. If